Hey everyone, I'm Shaun Murray, professional wakeboarder and Team Nautique athlete, here today to give you an in-depth look at our Dual LINC Panoray displays. This incredibly user-friendly interface can be found exclusively on our award-winning G23 Paragon and G25 Paragon. Let's check it out. The first thing you'll notice is that these screens are presented side by side, yet offset to give you depth that delivers the ultimate driving experience. Dispersing the information between two screens simplifies the driving experience. The interactive touchscreen on your right is easy to navigate. The gauge screen on the left contains all critical information and displayed in a large format. Now let's focus over here on the interactive touchscreen on the right, because that's where you're going to be spending the majority of your time. There's a couple different ways you can control your interactive display. Of course, you can reach up and touch it. And you also have this really cool rotary encoder. It's called Helm Command. This gives you complete control of your LINC Panoray touch display. We also have hotkeys, things like your volume, user presets, speed control, next page or tab, so you can access more information within a particular menu, and of course your home. This is our home screen here in the Paragon. Starting at the top, we have our stereo source, volume control, user presets, speed control, surf select, and awareness cam. Over here on the left side, this menu shows all of your pages. Here on the home screen, one of the first things you're going to notice is the cross section of the wave. By dialing the number up, the wave builds its height. Dialing it back changes it as well. You can adjust that depending on the user ability or preference. This is also where you can change which side you're going to be surfing. With the boat on, your steer assist can be adjusted manually here. You can also turn your auto steer assist off, low, or high. And with river mode on, you can change whether you're going upstream or downstream, and your GPS will control automatically and keep your speed perfect. And when in wakeboard mode, you can change the size and shape of your wake depending on the user settings. A really great feature is our user presets. This allows you to have some factory default settings where the boat will automatically take care of everything it needs to do, whether you're wake surfing, wakeboarding, and it also can change depending on the person's ability or personal preference. You can set it to wake surf, and it automatically changes the speed, wave height, ballast setting, and even surf side. Now, of course, you can go in there and adjust them and make them customized to your own, or honestly create your own custom setting from the get-go. However you set it up, the boat's going to be dialed into your personal preferences every time. Now I'm going to take you through the left side menu to go through all the different pages. The next screen is our stereo. Down here in the bottom left, you can change your source. This allows you to change your current Bluetooth devices or pair a new one. You can adjust your audio settings, your subwoofer settings, in both the cockpit and your wake sub if you get that option. A pretty cool feature is your auto volume. With this on, the volume will get louder as a boat goes faster, and when you slow down, the volume will adjust. Over here on the right side, we have zone control. That's where you can individually adjust the volume in different areas of the boat. The next page is our ballast. You can control each tank, empty or fill all at once, and we also have ballast shift. And we have it in 50-pound increments to move weight port or starboard. Over here on the right-hand side, we get a current view of what is happening in each tank. The next page is where we control our climate and lighting. We have our docking lights, overhead lights, underwater lights, driver's seat heat, the heater fan, courtesy lights. You can adjust your courtesy light brightness. You can also adjust your courtesy color. This will change the lighting in your cup holders as well as badging. With courtesy color cycle on, it'll automatically run through the color spectrum. Over here on the right side of the screen, you get a great overhead picture of the different features you can find in your boat. We have 6 USB ports, the battery locations, where you can find your drain plug, your 2 bilge pumps, the wireless phone charger, 5 12-volt outlets, and your 3.5mm auxiliary input. The next page is our GPS mapping. This gives you a really nice overhead picture of waterways as well as depth charts. Those can be really handy when boating. Next, we have our Preferences page. This is where you can change some of your settings within your LINC Panoray touch display. You can turn river mode on here. You also have your auto awareness camera. That allows the camera to automatically turn on and off depending on what you're doing with the boat. If you want your speed control to make a sound when it engages, turn your speed buzzer on. You can also have your depth buzzer. So when you set it to a minimum depth, it will automatically make a beep and let you know when you're in shallow water. This is where you can have your surf select on or off. You can change your display settings, like your brightness, or from English to metric. And lastly, this is where you can pair your surf select remote. Well, thanks for joining me to check out our Dual LINC Panoray displays found exclusively in our G23 Paragon and our G25 Paragon. As you can see, the two screens allow for a really easy to use interface. For more information or to contact a local dealer and experience it for yourself, go to nautique.com.